Friend, how was your weekend?
Well, I mean, I was sitting here the entire time.
There?
For 48 hours, I just meditated right here on this stool. Didn't move, not even an inch, not until now, not until my mic nearly toppled over me and you asked me a question at the same time.
I didn't even see you. I was here. Just here playing with Batman, you know, in my cardigan. Even though it's damn hot out.
But you were there the entire time?
Yeah.
I was here the entire time.
It's unreasonably hot for October. Or whenever you're watching this, in your region.
In your weather stratosphere.
I was walking by a bus stop, and on the bench, I saw like this canvas looking thing. It was on its face, and I read, the top of it says, "Take me home. 3 out of 4.
Take me home. Is that a song? Is that a song?
It is now.
Take
me home. Take on
me.
I'll be home in a day or two.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was there.
But this thing says, "Take me home, 3 of 4, and post on Instagram, hashtag graffiti canvas drop Durham."
Oh.
And it's like a little graffiti thing.
What does that say then? Does that say sex?
I think SETL, like settle or something.
Settle for sex.
Yeah. The thing is, though...
Is there more parts to that? Is it like a little jigsaw puzzle?
Well, apparently there's like... This is 1 of 4, so there's like 3 more out there.
Okay, did you already mention that and I wasn't listening?
No, well, maybe. But the thing is, I did post it on Instagram, hashtag graffiti canvas drop Durham, and someone liked my photo and copied it and posted it, and the guy who dropped that messaged them and said, "Thanks for posting." Didn't message me. I'm the one that got his name out there.
Good night, everybody.
Drinking and smoking. Here's to feeling good all the time. Anyway, my next guest is a beautiful young woman who's done everything from singing, acting, dancing, and we finally have her here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeanette McDonald. Come on out, Jeanette. She makes her own sound effects, clearly.
I was running from the other room. What are you talking about?
Well, you know, it's not that far. I mean, it's only a couple feet. Or a couple Subway sandwiches. That's the only way I know how to measure things.
True. $5.
How the hell is it going? I haven't seen you in 7 years?
Yeah, something along those lines. I have no idea. It's going good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you're a woman abroad. Who knows where you're at? Whenever you're always somewhere different. What's up with that? Where were you last?
What's up with that? I don't know. I was out in BC for a while, doing some BC thing.
Ooh.
Red Mountain. Hello. You should go there. And
I probably won't, but I'd love to.
yeah, you should. I've been inviting you out for a long time, just like I invited you for years up to my cottage, which you never came to, which was bullshit.
I don't think that's...
There was one occasion that you came out, and it's just ridiculous.
I don't think there's any truth to that at all, actually.
You came out once. I have one photograph of you with a helmet on, hanging upside down from the bunkie.
Oh, yeah. I edited that into a video, like a cottage going special. Remember I showed you that?
What?
I'm kidding, it never happened. There was no camera.
I don't recall this at all.
There was no camera.
For this.
No, I do remember that.
Yeah, we were sinking the pontoon boat, we were in the middle of the lake.
We ran out of gas right in the middle of the lake, yeah.
Paddle back.
Yeah.
I think we threw someone in the water for...
Oh yeah. That was back in the days where I was like, I'm not gonna drink. I don't need to drink to have fun, which is weird because I grew up in Durham, which is like that's all you can do. And Rudd's the bartender. Wait, let's take that again like it's really scripted, like we're like professionals here. That's back when I didn't drink. But I mean, I grew up in Durham, so you know.
do nothing but drink and Durham. That's all.
That's where we're going with that.
That's the gist.
But yeah, in honor of you being on the show, finally, I wanted to, I asked you your favorite Marvel character was. You said Mystique, Wolverine, so obviously I put on a Magneto button.
No relation, but okay.
Well, Magneto and Mystique are good friends, but I have to take this off. I'm dying. I'm sorry. We have one light in this production, and it's as hot as 1,000 suns.
I wasn't told we could strip.
Oh, why do you think? Why do you think you're on the show? I mentioned dancing, didn't I? This is how I strip, really awkwardly.
You guys should, scooch in a little closer. That's all. There you go.
I'll crop it. Don't you worry. Is this good enough? So I heard you bought a house.
Okay, too close. Need some room for all it goes.
So BC, huh?
Contact.
So what was it like out in BC? That's very interesting.
God damn it!
This is what happens. Anyway, so as you were saying, BC, you had a job out there, or?
Yeah, I was doing retail out there for a while. It was a good time. Up at Red Mountain, good place to go.
Yeah, it was.
Every time. I was assistant manager out there. It was pretty cool. But more excitingly was kind of just mountain life, being able to snowboard all the time.
I was gonna say, like you were like a mountain girl, or still are.
Mountain girl.
Yeah. I mean, it's summer here. Do they still have mountains up there, or they go away for the summer?
No, they're still there in the summer.
Oh.
Downhill mountain biking. No, I was actually just in reeeal, and I wanted to show my mom.
Oh, really? I'll cut that. Maybe I'll leave it because of that fuck. Oh man.
Terrible joke hour.
But what I was getting at was, I've noticed are you getting like into the extreme sports? Like, what are you doing now? You're mountain biking?
I just started to get into mountain biking, downhill mountain biking this season, which I'm shitty at it. But I'm getting better. I find myself slowing down because my right hand is seizing on the brake. It's just like, I'm like, why am I slowing down? I look over, my hand's like clamped.
I look over, my hand is gone. No wonder I'm so bad.
You should see some of the jumps they have. It's actually terrifying, but it's kind of cool. You go down, it's like berms from side to side. It's actually super duper fun.
I don't think I could do that.
And then snowboarding.
Yeah.
Snowboarding's pretty good. I'm only in my second year snowboarding ever. It will be my third year this season, so that'll be pretty sweet. Hopefully heading off to Revelstoke. It'd be awesome if I can get money and pay rent.
And where's that?
It's in Revelstoke.
Ah.
Yeah, it's in BC. I actually can't really describe it better than that at this time. Okay.
North of Seattle in BC, gotcha.
It's, north of the border of America.
Down Canada way.
I'm not familiar with it.
I don't think there's anything up there.
Not in Calgary.
But are you all done school?
Over.
Like for school, you went to Ireland for something? For some schooling?
For a semester, yeah. I went there for film, and it was good. Actually, 3 years ago I finished school.
You probably met some interesting characters up there.
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, yeah. Most of my best stories are from Scotland.
Ooh.
If you ever go there, go to this one bar called the Royal Oak. Change your life.
We have one just down the street.
Yeah, I know, but it's shitty and sucks.
They sell lobster poutine. It's not that
What happened to Charlie Ronix? What happened to that place? It used to be beautiful.
I'll have you know,
We
Foley's
used to go there all the time.
Foley's After
It used to be
Midnight.
beautiful.
Foley's After Midnight was live there a couple weeks ago.
What?
I don't know
We
if
did karaoke there on the Thursday. That's right.
if you follow us on
That's what I
Twitter.
wanted to do this Thursday.
Follow us on Twitter or don't. I could care less. But
But
we'll be up to date with all our shenanigans.
But that's the thing I've noticed. That's always been what you're about. Like you're in BC now. You were in Ireland and Scotland for some schooling. And what's with all the traveling? Did you find it hard to stay in one place?
No, it's fun. And then I also went out west to take photos, but I only really got my camera out there this last season, which I actually have to show you guys a bunch of photos that I took, which is pretty sweet. I wanted to get some video stuff done, but it never really came together because I don't have people like you guys who are willing to get out there and actually hold cameras and film stuff and help me out, because it's hard to do it on my own. But photos, though, I've been doing while I've been out there. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to do action filming and photography, but working on it. Is that a mosquito?
Excuse me? We're filming something here.
Hey, that little guy came all the way from BC.
Hey, Jeanette.
No!
You want to say hello?
Funny story, though, on the way over, of course, so we're going through the border in a car.
On your own.
Packed with stuff such as, snowboard gear, bags, everything that looks like everything I own is neon colored, so it's all bright colored and stuff. I'm sitting there with a handmade toque and my dreadlocks, and they just look into the vehicle and they're like, "Where are you going?" We're like, "BC." They're like, "Yeah, just go ahead and pull over to the side there into that garage, eh?" Fuck.
I bet you are.
So we get in the car. Like, I knew this was gonna happen. So I had this hard case camera case, and I had these 2 padlocks on it. And I was like, all right, I better undo the padlocks because I know they're gonna pull us over and check us. So I undone them and put them in the seat of the car. So anyways, so we like pull over. And we get out, and the first thing they do is like take my toque, and they're like checking my toque.
Your toque?
Checking all of our like ID and my wallet and stuff like that, and all this crap. And then they like, you know, take our cell phones, and they're like looking at our cell phones for stuff. And so they take us up, and it's me and Mike, and we go upstairs, and they sit us on 2 benches, but we can't sit on the same bench together because we might collab a story.
You guys might talk or laugh or something.
Conspiracy. So anyways, so
not in this country.
He sits like 2 benches down. I'm like at the front bench, and he's just like, before we got up there, actually, the one guy, he took off my toque and he's searching. He's like, "Well, did you think you get pulled over today?" And I was like, "Well, with hair like this, I always assume I'm gonna get pulled over." It's just one of those things.
That's just not fair.
So anyways, they're going at us, and I'm just like thinking, wow, this is like, we don't have any, why would we bring anything to BC from Ontario? That just, first of all, it doesn't make any sense. And secondly, you know, it was just a huge waste of time. I was just sitting there being like, this is dumb. We have to get on the road. So they take Mike away, and they're asking him questions. How long is he?
They took him away?
Blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, "Where's the weed? Where's the weed? Tell us, we're gonna find the weed. We're gonna bring the dogs, and we're gonna get the weed. Tell us where the weed is."
Was Batman at the border?
There's no weed.
Where's the weed? Show me the weed. Get that toque off.
Why would we bring weed to BC? It doesn't make sense. Plus, we're intelligent people. But anyways.
Your friends swear to me.
Then
Oh, really?
They come in and talk to me. Come in and talk to me. They're like, "So who is this man? How long have you known him? Did you just pick him up at the border?" I'm like all this shit. I was just like, what?
That's insane.
No, it was crazy. It was just, so it was like, took us like an hour to get through, and it was just such a typical, like, oh yes, like, just profile us because I've got dreadlocks and we're 2 young people going to BC.
Let's go.
Do you want to throw the commercial?
What do I do?
We'll be back after this commercial.
We'll be right back.
You don't have to show off, but okay. We'll be right back. Sweet Karen Carpenter, Parker. The hell happened to your eye?
Oh, well, I fell down some stairs.
Well, open your eyes next time and watch where you're going.
Sure thing, Mr. Jameson. You know, it could have been worse. That's what I call a close crawl.
What?
Huh?
You made a cheesy crawl pun. Like Spider-Man would do.
No, I absolutely said call.
Never mind. Just get out before I get angry.
You've got it, Mr. Jameson. I sure wouldn't want to send you up the wall.
Right there.
What?
You just made another Spider-Man-like pun. I think you're Spider-Man.
You have no proof.
Finish this sequence. October, November, December, January.
Webuary.
You're fired.
Wait, do a note.
Oh my god, we're back. We didn't even notice. So, Jeanette, are you still doing stuff in film? Still filming out there? Or got something going
you know
on?
What? It hasn't been as awesome as I had. Blah, blah, blah. All right, take 2.
Cheers.
All right, it has not been as off.
Oh my god. You know what? Let's just...
Take 3. Take 3.
Are you in therapy? So where did your trouble of speaking start? Was that in BC or was it back here in Durham?
Germany?
Or was it back here in Durham? Oh.
Right. Take
continue.
4. Take 4.
It's not
Let
as...
me get in. I haven't been doing as much film work as I would have hoped that I would have been doing at this point. I want to do some comedy stuff, but I kind of have to come back here to do that because I need you. And I don't know, I want to do some other stuff, but I don't know, it's kind of... I feel a little lost out there for my film stuff. I'm just missing a solid crew of people who want to work on stuff, and the film crews are kind of outside of the areas where I'm traveling to, which are Roslyn, which is a really small town, and then Revelstoke is a bigger town. There is some kind of media stuff that's going on there, but it's not as, like, you know, Vancouver is where you want to be if you're doing film stuff, and still I'd have to start at the bottom there too, so I think I'm just going to work on my own stuff and then hopefully, like, work my way up to making my own film.
Hashtag real.
Hashtag that just happened.
Hashtag no filter.
Now, to end the interview, I like to do a little game with every guest, and we come on a small scale from an acting background. We met in grade 10 drama, and we just hit it off so damn well. So, what I thought is we could play the ever so classic game, Whose Line? Not the show, but it's the game in the show where they have written down phrases on paper, and they improv a scene, and at any time you want in the scene, you take it out and you read that and try and work it into the scene.
All right.
Are you game?
Or is the bartender our...
He's gonna write down.
mediator.
He's gonna write down the phrases, so we won't know what's on the paper.
I thought you already had them prepared.
No,
Do you have giant novelty objects prepared for us?
What is this? Props? This is.
I love props.
We just got a backdrop. This is season 2 money, not season 3 money. All right. Maybe props next
I
season.
should stop swearing. I'm not gonna be able to use this.
Every time you say swear, you're gonna say fluffernutter instead.
No. I can't tell if it's only entertaining to us though. Because it might only be entertaining to us.
The thing is,
we should watch this back immediately.
If I even tried to edit it would be like, it's like blah blah blah, and just cut to the next thing. Because we've been laughing and talking over each other this whole time. Right, so we're back.
Those are your two.
Ruds, the bartender, has written our lines. And Ruds, what's the scene again?
The scene is that you two are at a fancy, like, French, Italian, who gives a shit restaurant.
Oh.
And you're both about to break up with each other. But
Okay.
you can't find the right words to say to the other person because you feel like it's going to crush them. 3, 2, 1, and go.
I just want to say, you look very lovely this evening.
As you. Is that it?
I'm surprised. No, it's very old. I'm surprised they seated us, even though you're naked. But that's why I brought you here.
I thought that I booked the reservation and like this was something that I actually arranged though.
No. This is the kind of thing that we need to talk about. I mean, this always happens. I mean, you say you did something, but I actually did something. I mean, it's just like that time the other day when we were sitting in the living room, and I said to you, every time you speak, it's like a car battery being dropped on my sack. Like, it just irks me, you know? That's the nicest way I can see it. I mean it in the best way possible, but...
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about because I clearly dropped a fire extinguisher on your sack the other day.
Well, tomato, it hurt, alright? Just like your words.
Which yesterday to you were, I've always loved you, but more like a big sister?
Well, there's a problem in itself right there.
Well,
How can you commit...
You're a very effeminate male.
I can't help that, alright?
That. I'm allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that.
It's just...
This is something I do.
Oh my goodness.
That's another thing we have to talk about. Every time we go out, I like to flip my hair. You do things that I do.
Well, I'm sorry, you know, you always told me do as you do, not as you say. So when you tell me to do something, I don't do it. You're talking in riddles. This is, I can't deal with it.
I just want to let you know, I cherish what we have together. And there's just, I really love the time we spent.
But, there's a but coming.
And there's something really important I need to get off my chest.
Go
And
ahead.
I just want you to know, this one time.
Oh, I'm glad this is funny to you, but it's tearing me apart. Yeah, we're gonna need a moment, waiter. Oh,
Monsieur, the white wine or the red wine?
not now, Reginald.
Monsieur,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please.
the knuckle.
Just want you to know this one time. When I was in Norway, I saw another man. I saw another man when I was there. When I was in Norway this one time.
And?
That's all that she wrote.
It may seem like I'm laughing, but I'm dying inside. Oh, how could this be? You just bring me into your life, you just shove me on alongside like a shuffleboard player, and it's just not fair. I'm gonna go stay with my brother-in-law for a while because he understands me. Just the other day, when I was telling him about you, he said, man, listen, if I could tell you one thing about her, it's that I thought what it felt for you was love, but it was just gas. And he nailed it on the head. Well, no, continue.
I was the man she met in Norway. Oh, sacre bleu.
I guess just since it was going so well, we should end the scene just for our viewers. So we're done.
Good.
Good luck. Good luck in your life.